YouTube? It's your boy King Say So, and I'm back. Before we get to it, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Make sure you always watch the full video.
So as many of you know, Halle and DDG have officially announced the birth of their son, Halo. Now on Halle's Instagram post at the end, she did write, "The world is so desperate to know you." So now DDG uploaded a sweet video of Halle's pregnancy now that he can share everything. And people in the comment section were not really here for it. They were kind of upset at the desperate comment. They were saying things like, "We don't care. They both desperate for views and attention at the moment. Go be parents and leave us alone." Another person states, "At this point, I don't care. When I did, you didn't." Someone else says, "We were told to mind our business and now they want us to know everything. You can't have both. I think that's why people are saying they don't care. The whole thing is weird." Someone else states, "Keep that same energy."
They right though. They right though. It's like he did say that, but it was like because people. It was like, in my opinion, because it was like when people was posting videos. Oh, it's a bass in the back. Oh, it's a sound in the back. Oh, this like picking out certain things. It's like, bro, just chill and wait. Just wait for the moment. You know, eventually you can't. I mean, Drake did it for. Drake did it for like 6-7 years. So hey, I can't even say like you can't do it forever. But eventually, people are gonna find out. And then, for at least for Drake, we didn't even know he had a baby mama. So therefore, that is a little different for them. We knew that like y'all was together. We seen the belly on multiple occasions. So therefore, we knew a baby was coming. But it's like, all right, I figured because I think he did make a post like, I need to leave her alone and stop asking questions, stop there, stop being so invested, and then now you post it, but.
You had for 9 months. So now let's continue this topic that we had yesterday from this whole situation with Crystal Maya India. Now Jazz has jumped into the equation. She put her side of the story out yesterday on her YouTube. Now to sum up everything, she basically just stated that she didn't know that Crystal and Maya and India were even friends. So then of course, if you guys remember that live that Maya did, Maya's blaming everything on Jazz.
Like everybody mad at the wrong, like everybody mad at me when y'all need to be mad at Jazz. That's the person y'all need to be mad. Take that up with her.
So no, Jazz wasn't really happy with Maya trying to throw everything on her. So she wanted to know like, what's up with that? What did I do to you for you not to like me?
Ever done to you, Maya? I'm barely around you to do anything to you. Like, for real, bro. Like, I ain't never disrespected you. I ain't never stepped on your toes. I ain't never got you or my nigga business together. I don't do that.
So now, also in that video that Crystal...
I think she probably only like, taking up with Jazz because she probably like, I'm tired of all these comments, all these DMs. Take it up with her. She's the one that's doing something with my best friend. But like I said on Jazz video, it's like they're on your head because you're the friend that's in between. You're Crystal's friend. You're your best friend's friend. So it's like the people on the outside, they wanted you to be like, "Hey, Jazz, you can't talk to my best friend because I'm cool with your ex." That's what they wanted you to do. And Crystal probably wanted the same thing, but it's like, bro, that is Jazz. Like, that is the person that you got to take it up with, like, at least for the fans. Like, they're grown. Like, it's only so much you can do.
Put out. She also spoke on this situation between Toni and Noonie. Now, if you guys remember, Noonie put out a video basically stating that Jazz and J Long pulled out weapons on them. Now, this is what Crystal had to say about that situation.
Y'all is talking crazy to this girl in her house and mad that she is escalating the situation. And still in that same breath, I'm still defending y'all and I still end up to be the bad guy. That's how I took the situation. And that's the story I've been saying, that's the story I'm going to keep saying, and that's what happened. Because it's not like, oh, one person said their story and that's it, and now we could just rekindle with whatever story that Crystal may possibly have. No, I'm going to put the story out too. Because I was there that night. I had to be in the middle. I had to fight with damn near both of y'all that fucking night. And that shit was unfair to me. Like, nobody ever thought, like, damn, what? Like, why would you put me in a position where I have to choose between my friends and my bitch?
So now we have the sides of Noonie, Crystal. J Long also put out a video. Jazz didn't put out a video on this, but she did speak about it on Twitter. You guys check out my previous videos if you want to get all that tea. But now we've heard from Toni, because she went live on Instagram and told her side of the story. Now she went into full detail on everything that happened. That's why this video is quite long. So you guys grab your popcorn and let's listen to what Toni had to say about what happened that night.
Okay, so when I came back from Houston, Crystal, when I came back from Dallas and I was in Houston, Crystal was acting normal. Me and Noonie had came back. Me and Noonie had came back from Dallas from the airport. We had took an Uber. So, or who picked us up? Either we took an Uber or Flo didn't pick us up. No, yeah, or Flo picked us up. I don't remember. It was one of them. But the car dropped Noonie at Jazz's house because she was supposed to get us.
And then
I got dropped off at Crystal house because at the time my stuff was at Crystal house. All right, so.
That thing is annoying, bro.
I'm at Crystal house. Crystal tell me, Toni, get dressed. We finna go to Nomad. Everybody going. Jazz, Flo, everybody. Noonie's finna meet us there. And everything like that. So I'm like, okay. And I'm literally like this. I'm like, okay. You know when shit, like, it's like, and at the time, like I told y'all before I went out of town, I had got into it with all of them. Not all of them, but Crystal. And then after that, like I said, it was already some weird shit getting done behind closed doors to me. So that was another thing, keep in mind. So it was already weird energy going on. And me, I'm the type of person, it take a long time before I pop. Like, pop for real, for real. It take a long time. Like, it take a long time with me before shit, like, get to a certain level with me. Before I be just upset and I just get spazzing out. It take a long, long time. And like I said, I was around Houston for a long, long time. All right. So we all getting dressed. We getting ready to go to Nomad. Now we're on our way to Nomad. All right. So Noonie, Jazz, and all them, they already at Nomad drunk. So we drive into Nomad. We get there. It's me, Crystal, and Ari. So when we pull up to Nomad or whatever, now we in Nomad. When we get to Nomad, everybody's already like drinking. They already drunk. Cause when I pulled up, Noonie like, friend, I'm drunk. Friend, I'm drunk. I'm this and that. I'm like, okay, I see you turned up. Like, you turned up. Okay, like, I'm gonna block you too. So I'm like, okay, you turned up. You turned up. Like, okay, I see what's going on. So when we pull up and I sit next to Noonie, everybody get to whispering like we in high school. Like, everybody whispering. I'm like, and everybody acting weird. Like, from Flo to Jazz to all of them. Like, everybody was acting weird just watching them, motherfucker. Like, you know, but mind you, I already knew that they ain't like me. I already knew they ain't like me. It was already said that they ain't like me. So I'm feeling uncomfortable because somebody did say, why did they come? Why she brought them. Jazz did say that. I don't know why she brought them. So from there, I still ain't say nothing even when I heard she had said that. Like, I'm just like, this shit weird. Because I was already thinking about getting the fuck on when I came back from my Dallas booking. My plan was to already get my shit and get the fuck on. Because shit was already turning weird around that motherfucker. Everything was becoming weird around there. I was already planning on leaving. That's one. So, okay. So that night, it was already, okay, so on top of that drama that was right there, it was already some other drama going on with some other influencers. And I'm not going to put them in that because this ain't got, well, right now it do got to do with them because the main source of the reason why Crystal and Jazz started fighting was because of these other set of influencers. The only reason why I'm not going to put them in there is because, you know what, that's another story for another day. And I'm tired of getting other people dragged in this shit. And I'm tired of talking about last year's shit. But just know, other influencers was the reason. Okay, I'm going to put it like this. The other set of influencers that was a part of this, who I don't want to name, they told Crystal something about Jazz that got Crystal hyped. Crystal was already off liquor, and Crystal was ready to confront Jazz about it. We had left no match. She was ready to go back to the house and confront Jazz about it. What we told Crystal, this is what we told Crystal before we got to the house. We told Crystal, wait till she say something to you. Do not confront her. Not in front of everybody. Don't confront her. Don't confront her. Crystal like, I don't know if I can wait. I don't know if I can wait. I've been waiting. Okay, bitch. You been waiting. You bad. You been waiting, bitch. You been waiting. Go in that house then. You want to go in the house after we already told her. And then I kind of already felt that way because no offense to y'all, when y'all, I don't know how old y'all is on this live, when y'all get older and you get a boyfriend or you get a girlfriend or a nigga, don't argue like, and y'all already intoxicated and stuff. The reason why I was telling her don't do it in front of everybody, because the type of person Jazz is, Jazz gonna turn up because you doing this in front of everybody. You embarrassed, that's basically embarrassing her. So she gonna turn up. Regardless, she gonna turn up. Because really and truly, me, Toni, and Ari should never even seen that in the first place. Yeah, bitches fighting in front of their niggas and all that, but it's...
Yeah, I feel you on that. Like, y'all already intoxicated. Don't make the situation worse by trying to argue, because it's gonna go left. I'm trying not to do too much pause in this video because it's already long.
Okay, so where was I? Y'all talking about something I'm foaming at the mouth. Bitch, well, ignore it and watch the story. Y'all ain't come out here to watch me foam at the mouth. Y'all came here to hear me tell the story. Watch me tell the story. But that's really y'all for telling me. Y'all real for telling me, though. They was fighting. Wait, who was fighting?
How you don't even know?
Oh yeah, basically they was just arguing, and nobody was throwing hands. They was arguing. So Crystal basically called the person at Nomad who told her the information that she heard about Jazz at the at Nomad. She called them on the phone to basically confront Jazz. Cause first, this how it happened. Crystal was standing. She was like, Jazz, come here. Mind you, we sitting, me and Toni and Ari sitting on the couch like the Three Stooges. We sitting there. And I'm like, oh Lord, here this girl go. We just told this dumbass girl not to go over there and do that. What she gonna do? She gonna call Jazz. I think this whole situation is low-key funny. Now that I'm thinking about it, everything is funny to me. Like, cause that whole night, I was just looking like this shit was all stupid. Because she called Jazz. Okay, she called Jazz in the room. I mean, not in the room. She called, it was like in the kitchen area. Y'all know how their kitchen set up. Y'all know how Jazz's old house was set up. And she's like, Jazz, what I'm hearing about
I'm surprised she didn't expose what she said.
Jazz's face was just like this. What is you talking about? And she was like, and then, but Jazz was like, she was like, Crystal was like, called the person who said the info that she heard about Jazz, and the person was already on 10 who was on the phone. So the person on the phone was like, Jazz, you do, and started spilling what Jazz was doing. So that made Jazz get hyped. Like, Jazz was like, all my life, I ain't do shit. I ain't never do shit. And then after that, Jazz comes by the couch that me, Ari, and Toni is on, and stands in front of us with her phone, and it's like, her phone is locked, by the way. And it's like, on everything I love, your friends can grab my phone right now. And your friends can go through my phone right now. On my life, your friends can go through my phone right now. And then, right? I'm sitting on the couch, right? On my life, I'm sitting on the couch. And I'm just looking with my eyes squinting like this. Right? I'm just looking like this with my eyes squinting like this. I'm like,
that's how it is when a couple's arguing. That's only thing you can do is
so
sit
when
there
I get to looking like that on the couch, right, I see Jazz just staring, because Jazz already don't like me, dog. Because I already knew Jazz don't like me. Jazz, honestly, you ain't gotta like me. A lot of my girls, homies, don't like me. I'm a bitch they don't like. So I'm already used to not being liked. Like, it's cool. Like, you don't You don't have to like me. Like, I was never your friend. So I was okay with being a bitch not like. That's probably my problem. Like, I'd be okay with that. So I was just sitting there like this while the shit was going on. So when Jazz look, I swear to God, y'all, Jazz look at me, Jazz look at me dead in my face because I don't look like this. Cause I ain't gonna lie, y'all, that night, it was a lot going on. Okay, so after that, Jazz, when she looking at me, she said, I don't give a fuck, I don't fuck with none of y'all. So when she say that, I said, I don't fuck with you then, bitch. Who you talking to? That's when I said that. Because it was like, you already in front of us with your phone and then you say that. So Jazz was walking off when I turned around and I said that. Like, I was like, well, I don't fuck with you either, bitch. I don't give a fuck. When I said that, Jazz turned around like, huh? Who you talking to? And I'm like, well, who you talking to? Talk about something you don't fuck with us. I don't fuck with you. Like, you know, now we start going back and forth. So Jazz like, I'm talking to you. So I'm like, bitch, mind you, y'all, and I meant to say this to you too. Before we came to Jazz's house, me and Ari didn't want to go to Jazz's house because Jazz is already acting weird to me and Ari because she felt like we was going to take Crystal's side right and wrong. So before, it wasn't just shade about me, it was also shade going on with Ari too. So, and I could bring Ari to vouch. So we already didn't want to go to your house. Like, Crystal brought us to your house, like, to argue with you. We didn't want to be there. That's my whole thing. I don't know why people trying to make it seem like I didn't want to get out of bitch house. Bitch, I didn't even want to be there in the first place. Let's really talk about that. Anyway, so, okay. We just gonna FaceTime. So, okay, so after I was like, oh, I don't fuck with you either, bitch, and we get to arguing back and forth, right? Okay. So as we arguing back and forth, I swear to God, y'all, I'm gonna tell you this from my perspective. As I'm arguing and I'm getting up and I'm arguing with Jazz and shit, Jazz walks off. And then honestly, I'm not even gonna sit here and act like, and then somebody did say, we will jump you. I didn't necessarily hear it at that time, but then afterwards I heard that Ari said it out her mouth, like, man, we'll jump you. But I know Ari must have said that in the hype of the moment because I'm even looking like after the.
That's probably why. That's probably why she wouldn't got that Toni on y'all. What? Y'all gonna jump me a miles? Yeah, y'all got to go.
I ain't never know.
They gotta get up out of here, bruh. Leave.
And I see why Jazz. If she heard Ari say that, I see why Jazz still type of threatened because Ari a big bitch. I ain't lying. Ari, you see Ari come, Ari big as fuck. Like, Ari can take me and Crystal. Fuck you talking about? Ari big as shit, so I already know, bitch, if you heard Ari say that, bitch, that make motherfucking sense, right? Okay, cool. But if shit did get that deep that night, I would never let Ari jump in and no shit. Like, for real. That's just motherfucking crazy. No, Ari is a big bitch. Ari is, I love my dog, but Ari though, not saying big stomach wise, but I'm just saying arms, legs, like, baby, you ain't getting that bitch down. Even if you go toe to toe, like, thump the water, you ain't getting that bitch down. You gotta really.
That's crazy.
You know? Okay. So next one. So I guess that's when Ari said, but mind you, y'all, this is why we already didn't want to go to Jazz's house because that's why in Crystal's video, and Crystal was like, I thought Toni and Jazz thing was over. You couldn't have thought that. We didn't even get to talk or come to a resolution. That's what I'm saying. Like, you bringing me to the house like, oh, I thought it was over. Crystal, you know damn well that girl, you know, what you thought she was going to start liking me in a day, girl, in 2 days? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, be realistic. Like, you not ditzy, Crystal. You not dumb. You got common sense, girl. Like, what is you saying? That's the shit that be getting me. That's the shit that be getting me. You got common sense. You know.
Your hunger. Why would you even bring
us there in the first place? Ain't nobody finna make amends in a day. And I hate, and this is what gets me, y'all. Crystal on my life. Crystal, I talk, and this is why I can say the shit that I say, because everything I'm saying, I done told Crystal to her face or on the phone. I done had personal talks with Crystal. Because, yeah, we might not see each other, and we not be on that everyday vibe, but if you really call me and you need me or you need real advice, I sit there and I talk to you, even to this day. So stop playing. Your business, nobody would know about all that. So you can't even kick it like that when it comes to me. I tell her this on every day. You act ditzy, but you be knowing exactly what be going on. That's what get me mad with Crystal. And she know that. I tell her that. And she should have called me back yesterday. Anyway, so what happened after that?
Man, that sound is getting on my nerves, but I swear. It sounds like a fax machine.
Where was I in the story? It's not trying to play victim, because when I hear from your point of view, okay, say this was your point of view. Like, okay, I thought that they didn't have nothing going on, so I brought them there. Okay, you brought them there, but then you started a whole argument with your girl in front of your friends. Not saying that people don't do that on a regular, but we all know the type of person Jazz is, and it's already liquor involved and all type of stuff. But that's why I kind of gave her leeway that night, because everybody had liquor in their system. So it's like you finna go with your first emotion, you know? You get what I'm trying to say? But it's like all that, oh, I didn't know. That's like everybody excuse, like I didn't know. Like, damn, bitch, when is everybody finna know something? Like, that'd be my thing. Like, everybody be like, I don't know, I didn't know it was that deep. I didn't know it was like this. I didn't know it was gonna be this. I didn't know it was gonna be like that. Well, damn, like.
People do be doing that, bro. I didn't know it was that deep. Like, bro, you know it was tension, though. You knew it was some type of issue.
When you, I'm not dropping no video about this, baby. This is live in effect, baby. This is the last. You ain't gonna hear about me talking about this. I don't care. I'm just clearing up. I'm just telling you what happened on my side. What happened that night.
That's pretty much the story, though, bro. Come on.
Me and Jazz started going back and forth. We like,
that's why the video so
what part? Damn, y'all help me figure out what was the last thing I said. I'm going to all different stuff shit. Okay, so that's what Ari said, that I remember that would jump your ass. But I swear to God, y'all, how I'm saying it, that's exactly how Ari said it, because it was so low. Like, who the fuck heard that shit? We'll jump. Like, she said it. She had to have something just like that, because it was so low. So next thing you know, as we arguing, Jazz went, because in the midst of arguing with me, Crystal and Jazz was arguing too. Like, but then at one point, Crystal just stopped and was just watching. So like, and then out of Ari and Noonie them, it was really just really me arguing, and then Ari was like, Ari wasn't saying nothing. Ari was just standing up, like. But it was really me arguing type shit. I was doing arguing, like, who was you talking to? So then she go in her room, and when she go in the room, or whatever, I didn't know what happened after that. I was just standing by the couch still talking. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Everybody in this house been trying me. Everybody got secret conversations about me, because everybody in that house really was having secret conversations about me. And you know that. You know that. I'm not even talking to Jazz and nothing them, but really and truly, I never talked about none of these people. I don't know these people. Like, I don't know them. I don't know y'all. I don't know y'all. So that's when I was so in the moment. Like, at that moment, that was my, that night was my popping. Like, everything that was going on, weird shit that was going on, I popped that night. Like, I just was like, first of all, everybody in this house be having conversations about bitch. Now all being around this bitch talking. Like, that's when I just started laying everything on the table, like, you know. But then while I was like just running my mouth, Jazz was in the room. I wasn't even paying Jazz no attention. She had went in her room. So bitch, I thought that everything was just being done. I just thought everybody was yelling out how they felt, and then we was gonna get in the car and everybody was just gonna leave, like, dramatically, like the movies or something. Because that's how these YouTubers be arguing, honest to God. Like, when they argue, they just be yelling. And then it'd be a dramatic door slam, and bitch, everybody leave. So bitch, I thought it was gonna be the same rodeo then, since that's all y'all been around this bitch doing this long. So let me just go ahead and tell y'all what's been going on with me. Yeah, I was just putting it on the floor. So I guess during the time that Jazz was in the room, that's when Noonie said she went in there and Noonie video. Now I didn't see that. I didn't see that part. But Noonie said she did talk Jazz, just asked Jazz if she want to get her one with anybody in the house or whatever. But then I guess when Jazz did that, I ain't gonna lie, as I was out there talking and I was talking to Crystal, I'm like, Crystal, you fucking know your girlfriend. And I'm like arguing with, like, I'm just yelling out random shit at this point. That's me.
I'm yelling out random stuff.
This when Jazz came out the room with the strap on her panties. And Lord, I didn't know she had a gun, y'all. I didn't know she had a gun in her panties. Everybody else seen the gun but me, right? So this what happened. So Jazz came out the room, right? And it was tucked in her drawers. So when she came out of the room and it was tucked in her drawers or whatever, and when she came out of the room and it was tucked in her drawers, she was like, y'all get out of my house. Y'all get out of my house. Oh, what you gonna do? Come on. And she kept saying something to me like, come on, like, what you gonna do? So me, I'm like, you telling me, come on. So I'm like walking close, like closer, because I didn't know she had a gun. So Noonie go say, Toni, she got a gun, she got a gun. So, but I still ain't hear nobody say that she had a gun. And then I look down and I see her like this. And then that's when I was like, the fuck? Because bitch, really and truly, I wasn't scared about the gun.
Right, hold up.
You was better off taking the strap you fucked Crystal with to scare me. It was just, I was scared you was gonna hurt yourself. Like, that's really what I was scared about. Like, them with guns, that's what I be scared about, because I don't really know if y'all can handle guns. And then everybody off alcohol, everybody off on all type of stuff. That's what scared me. It wasn't the fact that everybody had guns. It was just the fact that I don't know if y'all really know how to use them bitches. Y'all, you know, that's what was scaring me.
Come on, bruh.
Now,
I don't know. I still feel like you still need to put it out on people that you know. But if somebody in there twice your size, telling like you can get jumped, but think about it. Your girl is right there. Like, you really think if you finna start fighting that your girl finna let you get jumped? Like, that would have been, like, Crystal would have looked completely bad if she would have let that happen. So, I don't know, man.
What did I say? Alright, so from there, right? Alright, so that's when Ryan grew. So when Jazz started doing all that, like, you know, I'm like, come on, everybody, let's go. When I seen that, that part of me came, all right, everybody round it up. So that's when Noonie started going to flow. Get my shit. Because when that gun got pulled out, that's when Noonie, like, start really losing her shit. Like, get your shit, get my shit. Flo didn't want to get Noonie stuff. You know why Flo didn't want to get Noonie stuff? Flo didn't want my dog to leave. He didn't want her to leave. And then I remember Loaded coming downstairs. Damn, Loaded was funny as fuck. I miss Loaded, dog. Loaded don't never know what we going. Loaded don't know what to do in this type of situation, because I remember when everything was going on, Loaded was jumping from the stairs, down the stairs, up back the stairs. So Noonie all in Flo face by the stairs. Get my bags. I don't care. You ain't. I'm doing it in her accent. I don't care. You ain't doing love. You ain't doing love. Get my, like, Noonie started going off. So I'm like, all right, damn, okay. You know how them St. Louis people, that little arguing. You ain't doing love. Get my stuff. So Loaded like, nigga, get her bag. She want her bag. So Loaded go upstairs and get the bag. That's why I'm like, why everybody trying to fake like we didn't want to leave? We was trying to leave that whole time, Crystal. We kept telling you, let's go. The reason why we took your whip, baby, let me tell you why we took the whip. This how the whip got took. So Crystal did come. She was like defending and was like, okay, I'm finna sign my friends. She was acting like that, right? She got the keys to the car. And she got the car. So boom. All of us in the car. Noonie's still out there with Flo trying to get her stuff. So Noonie, I'm gonna tell y'all a funny story, right? I'm gonna tell y'all a funny part. Noonie was like, Flo, you can't protect me. You can't protect me, right? Flo was like, I got my gun right here. Flo put the gun, and the gun was up towards Noonie's chin.
What?
Like, Flo, you could have hurt her, bitch. Like, you talking
Yeah, I got it right here.
How you finna
What?
protect us? The gun is up. To what? Like,
I got it, babe. I got it.
oh, shit.
Wow, bruh.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay. Let me get back in the story. Girl, I had to tell that part. Girl, I had to tell that part. Because that part, I'm not going to lie. That part, that's why I'm so I don't know why we even brought this into 2024. Because that story was really embarrassing. That shit should have really been something we hid from the world forever.
Bruh.
Because that was, like, embarrassing. But anyway. So, and this is why they don't like, this is exactly why they don't like me. Like, this is exactly why, okay, so Noonie still arguing with Flo. So when Noonie get mad, she gonna do anything to get you out her face and do what she say. Like, she said get her bag. So Noonie called one of her little, her little other people. So I ain't gonna say nothing. Because at the time her and Flo wasn't together. That was around the time they just did that face-to-face on Jazz channel. Like, first seeing each other after so long. So she called her little shit from back home and she was like, you see this nigga on the phone? I got a real nigga that know what to do. That know how to step behind me. Fuck is you saying? Like, you don't do enough. And mind you, y'all, that night I even called my homeboy Ed. Y'all know Ed Coolio. I had him on the phone too, on FaceTime with me because guns was being drawn and I just wanted a motherfucker to know. If anything happened to me, it happened to me in motherfucking Houston. And these people was talking crazy. I had called them up. Me and Noonie both was on FaceTime.
See, that was strike two. Y'all already said, oh, your homegirl said we'll jump you. The two girls who she telling to leave, calling dudes. Yeah, bro, like, yeah, see, this is why she had it.
We had called people to
this is why Jazz had the strap.
When we left Jazz house, and let me tell you, everybody was like on hype. Jazz and everybody was still in the house. This is where everybody got the dropping low shit from. And this is why I'm going to address this right now. Let me tell you what happened. Flo heard that nigga on the phone with Noonie. That nigga told Noonie, get in the car, man. Get in the car. He heard that. And Flo... Okay, no, Flo didn't say that. Okay, so remember I told y'all Noonie was on FaceTime with the nigga. So Noonie explained to the nigga like, these motherfuckers just put guns in my face, all type of shit. Like, she explained that to the nigga. She like, and this nigga won't give me my bags because even when we was outside, Flo still wouldn't give Noonie her bags. That's the only reason why we didn't take off that fast, because we was waiting for Noonie's suitcases out Flo room. And Flo was trying to get her to stay because as she came to Houston to do YouTube videos with him and to run it up. And, he didn't want her to leave. So, like, he was like, bruh, like, he kept trying to get Noonie to stay. Like, he just kept trying to get Noonie to stay. So, Noonie had the nigga on the phone. She going off in front of Flo's face with the nigga on the phone. So, Flo, like, so then we all in the car, whatever. He go back in the house and he go tell them, oh, Noonie on the phone with a nigga. She dropped low. What? That's why everybody got hyped, because that's the only reason why I would say that, because that did necessarily what J-Lo and all them saying. I could see why they thought that, because Flo did that did happen. Flo went in the house and told them that, but no low was dropped. Like, nobody ain't dropped Jazz address. That was another thing, and the reason why I'm addressing this because I seen Crystal like this, and y'all know I keep receipts. So damn, how I do this? I feel old as shit. Hold on. How I add pictures on here? Damn, they took this update down. Oh, that's green as fuck. Oh, that's green.
FaceTime.
Oh, that's dumb as fuck.
You trying to say it's green?
Fucking live up with receipts. Y'all know me. I be fucking like, I be, quick. Anyway, so I seen Crystal like a comment on her YouTube yesterday saying, oh, if we real friends, no low should have been dropped, because that's where Tremonti laid his head at. don't even really want to say what I want to say right there, boy. I don't want to say what I want to say right there.
Whether y'all sitting, y'all directly typing in the address like this is where we at. Y'all showing y'all on FaceTime with dudes. This where we at. That's still the same thing. People can find people's locations based off that. If they smart enough, if they know that area, they gonna know.
But let me tell you something, Crystal. For one, we didn't drop low. That's one. And you might not have known that, so I'm not gonna get on you. Because you might not have known that. Really and truly, you might not have known that because Flo did go in there and spread that word because he seen Noonie on the phone with a nigga. So I could understand. And then after that, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I'm childish. I'm the childish bitch. When all them thought we dropped low and all of that, they called, I don't even want to put him in it. They called somebody else for protection, right? And he had called me on Instagram audio. And he called me on Instagram audio like, they saying the lowest drop. They said the lowest drop. So I'm like, what? When he said that on the phone, I said, what? And I get to laughing. So then I put the phone on me. I said, ooh, Noonie, they scared. They scared now, bitch. All that gangster shit with them AKs and them. And the reason why I was being childish, this is why I'm going to tell you why I'm being childish. When I guess Flo went up in there and told them that, that's when J-Long came out with that big ass gun. I don't know what he had. He had this big fat ass rifle, look like military shit. He came out and that scared me too, because I don't know if J-Long know how to use a gun. So J-Long came and
it's a fact, you got a yapper. It's a fact, you might not
crazy. They was acting so hype, y'all. I'm talking about some, these was not YouTubers right here. These was certified gangsters. They was like, oh, anybody you bring over here go end up on a t-shirt. And I put that on everything. And then Jazz start opening and closing my door like slamming my door open and shut. And then J-Long opened Noonie door and was like, yeah, and I'm big blood, nigga. I'm big blood. And you want to tell them niggas, anybody that got a problem? Yeah, I'm like that. Look me in my face. I'm like that. And he started looking all over the camera like that. I'm like, what the fuck is going on, certified gangsters? Like, they was
talking gangsters.
Like that to us, right? And my homeboy was on the phone. Ed was on the phone. I'll bring my homeboy from Miami on here. He don't do none of this internet shit. He heard everything that night. Everybody know I ain't capping. He heard everything. Mind you, y'all, you know who door they opening while all this shit going on? You know who door they opening while all this shit going on? Crystal, though. So at this point, all three of us in Crystal car, right? What Crystal at? Everybody say what Crystal at. Let me tell y'all what Crystal was at. Everybody put in the comments what Crystal was at. Everybody in the comments put where Crystal. Everybody in the comments put where Crystal was at. Hashtag where was Crystal. Everybody put that. Hashtag where was Crystal.
She's stupid, man.
While we was in the car. Where was Crystal? Crystal was right there with Jazz, fighting like two niggas. You know when a girl want to still tussle with their nigga, but they really want to go with they gotta go with their friends because the shit they pulled, that was pulled was too bad, but yo nigga on some shit like, bitch, you leaving there with you. That's what the shit, that was what was going on. That's how we took Crystal car. Crystal was on some relationship, still tug-of-warring with this girl, tugging-warring, playing with her, and this nigga done came to the car with big ass cock shit. Mind you, we been was trying to leave. Flo didn't want to give Noonie her suitcase. I just don't like the fact that people trying to make it seem like we was trying to stargaze and Jazz shit. Bitch, we don't want to be there in the first place. Stop playing. Like, was everybody in the same room, in the same building, the same event? Like, that's what I be wanting to know. Like, and then after that, when I see her still Jazz, I said, hey, Noonie said, man, fuck this bitch. That's when Noonie got gangster. Noonie was like, that nigga just brought, because when J-Long came with that big gun, my dumb ass still in the front seat arguing. I'm like, bitch, I don't give a fuck who you is. Noonie like, Toni, I hear Noonie argue. Toni, shut the fuck up. He got a big ass AK. Every time I don't never see the guns. Then I look down, bitch, I see the big ass. I'm like, oh. And then my homeboy on the phone, listening to him saying all that, my homeboy like, who this nigga is talking like this? I'm like, don't they sound gangster? You would have never known.
Don't they sound gangster?
These niggas sound real gangster. Like, these are sounding like.
Y'all gotta stop confusing. Y'all gotta stop thinking just because somebody's on YouTube that they don't have street ties. That is not true, bro. It's like how people used to think. if you do, or you know, like R&B singers, that means that you're soft. No, no, that is not true, bro. That's a stereotype.
Real gangsters. So when Nooney's like, where the fuck is Crystal? Cause now Loaded finally had brought Noonie back for us to leave. So she like, where the fuck is Crystal? Where the fuck is Crystal? Crystal's still in the corner playing tug of war by the house. So when we seen that and she was still in the house doing that, Crystal was like, here go, so boom, we start yelling, Crystal, Crystal, Crystal. Right? Oh, I skipped the part. Pause this part, right? I skipped the part. Before J-Lo brought the guns to the car, right?
Pause.
I lied. Before J-Lo brought the guns to the car, when J-Lo was coming out the car, Noonie was outside. I mean, Crystal was outside with us. She was outside, right? She did drive off at first. This was before J-Lo came out with the other set of guns. This was before. So she did drive off, right? But she drove off like, you know when you reversing out Jazz Thing parking lot and you go like up a little bit? She did that, like she went up in the driveway. But then that's when Noonie said this in the car. This is what threw Crystal off that made her stop driving, right? Noonie said this in the car. And Crystal, I don't trust you either, bitch. She just said out of nowhere. And Noonie was like, and Crystal, nah, bruh, I don't trust you either, bitch. I don't trust you either, bitch. So Crystal stopped the car and like, Noonie, you don't trust me? So Crystal do this whole dramatic movie shit, get out the car, go all the way to Noonie's driver's side, trying to hold Noonie's face like we in a movie, like, you really think I would do something to you? Noonie like, bitch, just drive. I don't trust you, bitch. I don't trust you, bitch. You know what I mean? And I'm like, Crystal, leave her the fuck alone. If she don't want to be on you, stop grabbing this girl. Like, you slow, like, you take off driving. Like, why is you just, like, what is you doing right now? Like, what is we doing? And then, bro, that night was so fucking, at first I was mad. When I seen everybody in 2 videos, I was mad at first. After I smoked the blunt, I was like, this shit is funny. Like, everybody's taking this shit too serious. If you ask me,
man,
like,
bro, I can't wait for you to be just liking Chief up, bro.
Really
I can't see
like,
my
this whole
videos
shit
no
was
more.
a joke. It wasn't a joke because guns were involved, hey, but it was a joke because. So that was before J-Lo came out with the gun. So when she had reparked the car or whatever, that's when we had still realized
she was
that
like, what? You don't trust me?
So we was waiting for Loaded to bring the bag because Flo ain't bring it. So that was when, during that time, when Loaded came out with the bag, Flo had went in and told them that Noonie was on the phone with a nigga dropping low. The whole time, Noonie wasn't on the phone with a nigga. Noonie was just on the phone with one of her niggas trying to get Flo mad. You know, she was just trying to little boy Flo because she felt like Flo ain't doing enough in that moment as far as, you know, sticking up. Because let me tell y'all, when we was in the house and I was like arguing with Jazz and I was like,
and okay, when Noonie said that in her part, bro, I thought she was lying. But I guess she really said it to him, bro.
Who the fuck you talking to? Whatever. Noonie was the bitch that came to my defense. Cause when Jazz had went in her room and then they had a little one-on-one and Noonie came back out and Jazz was sitting in the room a little bit, Noonie was like, all y'all be trying Toni and Toni be the ones with the ideas around this bitch. Cause let's talk about it. Like all that hot seat shit, all that shit would never been done if it wasn't for Toni. And that's real shit. Like she was like started speaking on shit like y'all all be trying Toni, y'all be trying to little girl her and shit, but Toni the one who really got it. Like anyway, she had came in and she started doing that, and when she started speaking up like that, that's when Jazz came out of the room and was like, Noonie, shut up, cause what the fuck you do? And I was like, whoa, and that's how shit had got, and that's when she came out with the gun in her pussy too. Like that was another detail in the argument that people forgot to leave out too. Like that was another thing. Jazz kind of ate with that one. She kind of ate. She came out the room and she said, "What the fuck you do?" Bitch, I clean, I cook, I fuck, I shut up, bitch. Don't ask me what I do, bitch. That's y'all motherfucking problem. Everybody wanna know what a bad bitch do. Mind y'all business, bitch. The fuck, mind y'all motherfucking business. So,
they're a funny group of people, bro.
See, so
I hear that. They funny.
Yeah, so now I'm gonna skip back to when we was outside. So yes, after Crystal did all that dramatic, J-Lo came out with the guns and shit like that or whatever. When Loaded brought our bag out that time or whatever, that's when Crystal had got out the car. And I don't know why I don't even know why Crystal got out the car. To this day, I don't know why Crystal got out the car, because why did you? Because that's when J-Long came. I remember she got out the car because when J-Long and Jazz started slamming our doors, they thought we dropped low and was like, all them niggas gonna end up on a t-shirt. All them niggas gonna end up on a t-shirt. Crystal, I guess, was trying to calm Jazz down. So that's why she got out the car, because she was trying to calm Jazz down. So boom, when she get out the car though, and J-Long did all of that, now we just sitting like waiting ducks like, where the fuck is Crystal? That's when we start saying like, where Crystal? When we look, Crystal still fighting with Jazz in the house. Mind you, we all in the car. We been ready to go. We was fighting literally for Noonie luggage, to get Noonie luggage to leave. Like, and you still not in this car? Noonie said, she still ain't in the car? Fuck that bitch. Noonie came in the front seat, skirted off. Me, Noonie, Ari, we all skirted off, left. And she acted like we took her car somewhere. Bitch, we left you in the comfort of your house with your girlfriend because that's where you wanted to stay, and we took your car to your house. That's what we did. We took your car to your house.
You said we left you in the comfort of your house with your girlfriend because that's where you wanted to stay. That was a wild story though, bruh. She said that was crazy though, bruh. Man, make sure y'all go to the comment section and leave y'all thoughts, y'all opinion. I know this is a super long video, man. Catch you on the next one.